It's the Greek Podcast, and we are back. Raymond Motor Cars of Jupiter and West Palm drives it every week. We are at New York Prime. So there's three things back today. There's Greek's Podcast. We're back. That's one. We're back at New York Prime, which is two. But Ryan's back. So stop the emails. Please stop people coming up to me in the street grabbing me. I was at a Heat game. Dwayne Wade looks at me and goes, "Hey, bro, when's Ryan coming back?"
And I don't believe it because I don't think anyone ever actually watches this thing.
He's a great PR guy.
I watch it. I love it.
So what's up, buddy?
I miss you, bro.
I haven't seen you. I texted you. I called you the other night.
I've been traveling.
I love his voicemail. You call him and it says, "Don't leave a message because I don't
I
listen."
ain't gonna listen to it.
Oh my God, how much love is that?
I literally go into my messages probably once a month
Just
and
delete.
hit delete all.
Now
Why would you leave me a voicemail
How
message?
big is text messaging? The other night I was trying to get my buddies, we were talking about, they're coming down from New York and New Jersey for the Super Bowl.
Right.
And JetBlue now says, text us your number, we'll text you back for your, like, they don't even want to talk to you anymore.
No.
It's unbelievable.
It's the easiest way to communicate.
I don't like it. I want that.
I like talking to you on the phone, but I don't want to talk to JetBlue on the phone.
No, I know, but just anybody in general, you feel so dissed. You're like, if your buddy's like, the worst thing is if you're sitting next to somebody. You want to make somebody feel terrible.
Right,
Like,
shoot her a text.
Yeah.
My kids will sit in the backseat of my car and text each other.
Yeah, really.
And I'm like,
Are you kidding me?
and I hear them all laugh at the same time, and I'm like, you guys are texting each other.
Oh, it's brutal.
And they're like, oh, we're on a text chat with 46 people. I'm like, I don't even know 46 people. I'm the mayor.
And the thing that you don't realize is that you can hurt people's feelings. I was out someplace, and somebody was texting you or calling you weren't responding. And I called you and, "Hey, G, what's up?" He goes, "You on the phone, Ryan?" Because you diss the person right in front of you because they get so like, "Oh, man." I'm not a big texter. I know it's part of life. And my texts are very small, too.
So I have a rule.
Yeah.
If a text should be yes, no, on the way, where are you, right? Because anything more is an email.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
I don't like paragraphs.
Right. And when people send me like long texts,
Oh, I don't even read it.
delete. Like straight up delete and block the number.
Yeah,
So
no.
don't send me long texts.
Don't send them a long text.
Right.
If you send them a long text.
Text should be on the way. I have your money.
Good things.
Good things, right?
Yeah.
Right. And the other thing, an email should never have emotion in it.
No.
If it can be interpreted at all, get on the phone.
Well, you got to be careful, too, with all this stuff because people sometimes take it wrong. Like one morning I sent my boss something in all caps. He goes, "What's the problem?" I go, "Read the email." So he thought I was being an ass. He's like, "Read the email?" And then I saw it was all caps.
Right.
You know, and it was just
Like yelling.
me doing every day.
So the other thing that I think that the phone companies, when you text someone, I think that you should have to approve the text. Because sometimes I'll go to text you, but I'll hit the wrong Greek. Like I have a couple guys on my phone that are in Greek.
Oh, really? What the hell is this? I mean, even our film guys like, what's going on?
Right.
There's only one Greek.
All right, there's only one Greek. There's a couple of Alexes, let's say, right? No, but like,
we got Jimmy the Greek.
And sometimes, so like if I'll be like, hey, you know, what's her name?
Yeah.
Because if you say it now, she listens to everything, right? But if you say like, hey, you know, Schmenrick, text Greek, and she's like, and she'll be like, "Do you want to send this message?" I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, "Oh God, I just texted some guy from high school."
Could be Booster.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I learned with texting like a lot of times.
So I think it should say,
or the picture comes up.
"Are you sure you want to text this to this person?" Yes.
Yeah, like I'll say to somebody like, if you have a second, if I'm driving, call me.
Right.
And it comes up and it always says, "If you want to have sex, call me."
I never get that from you.
Well, I just call you. We are back. There's so much going on. Obviously, March Madness is this weekend. 2 big games. It's crazy. A lot's happening. We're at New York Prime. And we're going to take a quick break, I think. Are we taking a quick break?
We're taking a break.
Oh, okay, because my production guy is spinning.
I'm like, it's been 15 minutes already?
I was like, man, we must really be terrible.
We need to really catch up.
It's like when you go to a restaurant and they bring you out the dessert menu. You just sit down. He's going like this. I'm like, are we done? I didn't think we were. So last time we talked was a while ago, and you were busy. And you said he guaranteed on this Greek podcast the Jets would get Bell. And the Jets got Bell.
Hey!
Now, how excited are you?
I'm fucking so excited.
And Gronk retires?
Right.
2 big things.
Right. We're 9-6 this season. Like being conservative, we're 9-7. 9-7.
Better record than the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Dolphins have their lowest win total in the league, which is brutal for a team who won 7 games last year.
Right.
So you think can this be the year the Jets win the division? Or still
win
a
the
year
AFC
away?
or win the East?
The East, AFC. Oh.
Okay, division. Right. Not conference. Yes, because Buffalo sucks, Dolphins suck, New England is hurt. And we can win. We can win the division. Yes.
The one thing that Vegas is showing you right now, or New Jersey, wherever you bet, is that they expect a lot of teams, everybody to beat everybody. 32 teams in the league. The Patriots have the highest over, only at 11.
Right.
And they got like 16 teams that are 9 or 8. That's
Right.
a lot.
Right.
So the Jets, if they get out,
So the Pats over/under is 11.
that's it.
All right. So
Yeah, you
we're
one of the
under.
lowest ones in
We're
years.
under this year.
Yeah, you think so?
We're under.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not we being the Jets. You
Yeah.
and I are betting under.
Oh, I can't bet against Brady. I can't. No way. No way. I can't. He's too good. He get after Kardashians and he gets 12 wins. Are you kidding me? He throws it down and out to Kim. The next play to Courtney. Then Chloe on a bomb.
Flea flicker to Chloe.
Are you kidding me?
Chloe, run across.
Oh, they were great. They were on Jimmy Kimmel the other night, and he opens up the show. Now, I don't know, again, how much people are friends, and they're friends, just like us. But he opens up and he goes, "Can we agree no more basketball players?" I thought it was hilarious.
All used up.
Now, I don't know if that's said or not, but it was pretty funny. So, Bell, how big of an impact?
Huge.
Huge?
Huge impact.
Huge.
Not just huge with quality, behind QB,
Yeah.
who, by the way, I think this year he's settling. He's going to settle. He'll be okay.
His worst thing last year was when you were on the plane his first Monday night.
Yes.
Because expectations went in for him
Yes.
to have a good year. After that Monday night against Detroit, he threw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
People were like, Joe Namath,
Finally,
we're going.
finally, we're
13 and 3.
Oh yeah, people were buying hotel rooms to watch the,
Yeah,
to watch him in.
that's what ended up hurting
Yeah,
him.
no, he right. I agree. I would have rather seen him
Have a good game.
Start off not struggling, but having
good
to really
game.
work for it.
Yeah,
Right.
good game, nice game.
Yeah.
Couple touchdowns,
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
touchdowns. They blew it up. They scored 35 points.
Yeah.
I remember that because you got off the plane that night. I think you were in Vegas.
I was heading to Vegas,
Yeah.
and his first pass was an interception.
Yeah,
and
pick
that's
six.
all I saw. I'm like, well, I know the plane is going to crash because the worst thing has already happened to me. So, and
right, it was
then
a
when I
pick six.
landed, my phone was like, bling, 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 bling. It was blowing up.
Yeah, they crushed him.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. His first pass was a
That's it.
big
First
six.
pass was a pick six.
That's a great trivia question.
Yes.
Down the road, what ended up happening?
By the way, great trivia question is Brett Favre's first pass was to whom?
First pass. Well, he was with the Falcons.
Correct.
He wasn't with them.
His first completion, because he threw like 9
He threw
interceptions. His
that.
first completed pass was to whom? We don't have time. I'll help you.
Andre Rison?
No.
Who?
Himself.
Oh, that's sounds like it's Greek.
Tipped and caught.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yep, it was to himself.
Now, what'd you think about Odell getting traded? That's crazy.
I think there are so many organizations that are in such disarray in this
Yeah.
league. And by the way, the Jets and Dolphins just trading staff back and forth is just ridiculous.
Yep.
I mean, get out of the AFC East. Get out of the AFC completely.
Yep.
Go get some talent from the other side of the
What do you think of
tracks.
Adam Gase?
That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, you said the Jets and Giants.
Right,
You meant
Jets and
the
Dolphins. I meant Jets.
Yeah.
I meant Jets and Dolphins.
Yeah.
Like, get out of the conference.
Yeah.
Are
you happy with Adam Gase?
No, not happy. Are you kidding me? It's like saying, am I happy with my hairline continuing to recede? Yes, I love the top of my head. I mean,
He's
like,
so funny.
it's ridiculous.
He's brutal.
Oh, my God.
They picked
Thank
up.
you.
They almost got Mosley.
Yeah.
Though they got Mosley, but they almost got the other linebacker Barrett. Would have been
Barrett,
huge.
yeah.
That would have been huge.
But getting back to Bell, yes, I think that every team needs their Gronk, and every team needs their, every team needs their. It's not that they need a marquee player.
Yeah.
It's that
They can count on.
It's that the history behind A, why he held out, and B, why he went to the Jets is because he loves the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine having talent like Le'Veon Bell not being a bought and paid for player.
Yeah,
although
but he is.
Bought it,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm not saying he's not bought and paid for,
Yeah.
but he really wants to play for the Jets.
Yeah.
So now you have a guy who's like, this is where I want to retire. This is where I want to make my mark in life. So I think that they're going to rally around him.
They should.
They got Anderson. I mean, they have good receivers.
They do.
They have now they have a good committee of running backs, and they can trade away. I'm at a loss because my brain is fried from the day. But they have some trade bait.
I like Adams on defense. He's a beast.
Solid.
That kid's great.
Solid.
I mean, but Odell, were you shocked? Because Odell said he was shocked. I wasn't. They've been saying for 2 years they might trade him. The writings on the wall. These rumors start someplace.
Right.
They do and everything. I think they gave him the money, and I think they believed. And remember this, we always talk about this, you and I. People are who they are. When they gave him that money, then he had that thing in London with that stripper.
Right, with the hooker.
And then he scores a touchdown. Eagles make like he's a dog, go in the bathroom.
Right.
I just think they were
Was it OBJ? It was. Didn't he pull the cell phone out from underneath the thing? Or
that was him.
That was someone else.
I think they were just like, you know what?
Right. He peed on the goalpost.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, it was crazy.
Right.
Now the Giants. I mean, if you're a Giant fan, though, this trade is the next 20 years you're talking about.
Right.
I mean, you definitely do, because if the Browns go to Super Bowl, like my friends are already asking me for Super Bowl tickets, I'm not going if it's the Browns.
What's the Cleveland over/under?
9.
It's 9.
This year they won 7.
I gotta tell you. I think 9's a great bet.
Yeah, people are pounding it.
By the way, I would tease them up 1.
Yeah.
And I would tease the under on
Dolphins?
No, I would tease them up 1.
And Patriots?
And Patriots down.
You haven't learned to stop betting against New England. He has not learned. Oh my God, Super Bowl. He just doesn't learn. He goes back. Not that I haven't learned, because I haven't given up on brunettes, but that's another story.
I talked to my guy today.
Yeah, what he said? Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Yeah.
He hits me up last night. He goes, you want to play? So I went to USF. So USF was playing basketball.
College basketball, NIT.
Right. Yeah, right. So they played against I don't know.
Duke.
No, it wasn't Duke.
UCF?
No, it's not Central. South.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're in the NIT.
So they played against like Wake Forest. I don't know who they played against, but he hits me up and he's like, your alma mater against blah blah blah. It's minus 300, right?
No.
And I'm like, dude, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't call me until September.
See you in September.
Leave me alone.
That's when you know you're a good bettor, when they call you. And they're like, hey, buddy, what's going on?
He literally hit me up. I'm like, what are you, out of players?
You don't have 300 people? It is the Greek Podcast. Right. We are always sponsored by Brayman Motor Cars, West Palm Beach, and Jupiter. Your next new car, that's where it should be. They got the keys. We're at New York Prime. Yes, Ryan's back. Stop emailing. Oh, my God. But you can text. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Brayman cares by supporting our community, gifting 2 BMWs to the Teacher and Employee of the Year once again. Yes, Brayman cares.
Enjoy exceptional BMW offers during our Spring is in Full Swing sales event at Brayman BMW, West Palm Beach and Jupiter. BraymanBMW.com.
Brayman cares in supporting our community and donating 2,800 meals this month to Feeding South Florida. Yes, Brayman cares.
Enjoy exceptional offers of up to $3,000 during our Spring is in Full Swing sales event. BraymanMini.com, West Palm Beach.
It is the Greek Podcast, and we're back in New York Prime, sponsored by Brayman Motor Cars, Jupiter and West Palm Beach. Get over there today. You'll be happy. Car is one of the most expensive things you buy in your life, next to a house, a boat, and gambling.
And a wife.
And life.
And a wife.
And Ryan's back, thank God. Now, one thing I haven't asked you about, and because you've been gone, 9 months?
A long time.
What about this scandal in Hollywood with these people paying people off? And now they're saying they might do time.
You're talking about the college game with the USC and everything.
Yeah.
Listen, as a father
Yeah.
of a daughter who just got into college,
Yeah.
you know, my oldest daughter's going off to college.
Florida State.
No,
On her own merit.
Yeah, because she worked hard. She's going to FSU.
But
She's
why do you
excited.
pay $500,000 to go to you?
Ridiculous.
It's unreal.
It's just total stupidity.
What do they pay? I wish there was their landscaper.
Right.
What is that guy getting?
I mean, look, first of all, it's undergrad.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
realistically, unless it's the 7 Ivies,
Yeah.
your undergrad degree is somewhat, it's not that it's meaningless, because I know we all have school spirit,
Yeah.
but whether you go to USC or you go to, Ohio State or Alabama,
Yeah.
right?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And how dumb are those kids? That they got to spend $500,000?
And what kind of kid says to his father, oh, you want me to make believe I'm a rower in crew? Yeah, okay.
But come on. But I don't know, because
you're corrupting your own child. We're not talking about 8-year-olds. We're talking about 17-year-olds.
Okay, but 17-year-olds that have had, let's put it in perspective, 17-year-olds that have had a great life.
Well, my daughter hasn't had a great life.
But you didn't ask her to do this.
Of course I wouldn't. She
know,
would have
but
told me
I'm
to
saying-
GFY.
I know, but if he was my dad,
Right.
and I lived in that house,
Right.
and I had a fat wife, and he said, Greg, you're going to be a rower. Give me the rope.
Give me the Do I go like this?
I want a backstroke.
You want to go water skiing? I'll do it quicker.
I'm not into this routine. Remember Eddie Murphy in Trading
Right.
Places? This is all mine.
This is all-
I'm taking it. I mean, who do you blame? Do you blame anybody? Do you think the kids
First
do?
of all, I blame the parents, for sure.
Yeah.
Do I? And look, I'll tell you who I don't blame, and this is gonna not sound good. The assistant coach.
Yeah.
Now,
who got paid off?
Hold on. So hold on. The head
This
coach.
podcast is so whack.
The head coach makes $400,000.
That doesn't-
if you're a bum.
Okay.
The assistant coach makes like $32,000.
So because he makes 32 grand, he's allowed to corrupt people and steal.
But some
Back your way out of that.
Some schmuck walks up to him and says, "Yo, bro, here's a quarter.
Yeah.
Here's $250.
Yeah.
Here's the name that's going to come across the plate.
Yeah.
Just give her a little nudge. If I'm a $32,000
Yeah, you're doing it.
guy, I mean,
But it's
I
not
wouldn't because I'm an honest guy, but I get it.
Oh yeah, real honest.
No, by the way, I can be bought 100%.
Oh, yeah. That's why he's on.
But not with 250 grand.
So get on. I mean, what I did on the radio is I put it in perspective. Say your son or daughter, you're a regular person. Because society is more about regular people than people who are privileged.
That's not true.
You don't think so?
No.
What are you talking about?
I think people of privilege.
Is a higher percentage?
Oh, no. There's a way higher percentage of non-privileged people.
That's what I
But
said.
people of privilege, I feel like, even if they don't deserve it, and I know guys even, let's say, around this town, that somehow make their way up through the ranks, and they succeed in spite of their stupidity, in spite of
they
their
got money.
ineptness, because they have money.
Okay, but I'm saying the average person, I think there's more average people than...
Absolutely.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So say somebody's kid was going to Florida.
Right.
Or Florida State or Miami, and somebody said, your kid's not going to make it, but if you give me $500, I can make it happen. So I think the average person would do that. I'm trying to put it in perspective.
No, I agree. But
that's not the millions.
But some of the other things that they were doing, like claiming that they had quote unquote learning disabilities, so they had more time to take the test.
That was brutal.
And they had a private proctor, and the private proctor was like, B.
Yeah, I know, it's bad. Well, it's like robbing a bank. You're taking the money, then you go into the vault, then you go into the security box.
Right.
They're taking everything.
Right, exactly.
I mean, but do you think it looks like even the plea deed, they're going to make them do jail time?
I think they should do jail time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
Wow.
Not the kids, but the parents.
Really?
Yeah. Could you imagine going through 4 years of college, right? And by the way, now you're going to community college, which is fine, right? But now you're going to some other college, and you're known as the kid whose rich as heck father is doing time.
That's brutal.
And you're stuck.
Well, those kids will never go to school again.
Right.
They don't. And the one girl's got like this big blog that everybody follows
Yeah.
her. I mean, and the father.
They'll end up being famous.
Yeah, the father. Oh, it really is. The father's a famous designer.
Right.
I just don't understand how it escalated to $500,000.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous amount of money.
The other one was only $15,000.
But the law, and there was like a lawyer who was handling all this stuff.
Oh, he was $32 million.
These lawyers.
Because it gives them a license to steal.
Corrupt.
Of course.
If you're a lawyer watching this, stop watching. They're all corrupt.
Not all.
Oh,
because
God, they all
again,
suck.
they're having dinner and
I
they're
deal with
saying,
lawyers every day.
I know, but you're having dinner with the guy. Hey, what's up? How are the kids? Well, I'm trying to get Susie into school. Hey, I know a guy.
I'm a lawyer. They'll walk you through the door.
That's right.
You're not all corrupt. You're just half corrupt.
Again, this is just a snapshot of our society. Everybody always cracks you. Greek, you think it's all about money. This is another example.
Right.
I mean, that it is all about money, and that's what it is.
And
They just got caught.
So speaking of money, does it concern you at all? So I just left a conversation.
Yeah.
I came here from over there.
Yeah.
I just left a conversation where 3 guys are sitting around a table.
Yeah.
And the one guy says to the other guy, "How's business?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "Unbelievable."
Great.
And I go, well, I don't even know you. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
I own
Frisbees.
I own weird business, right?
Yeah.
But I work, man. I mean, I
I know,
work.
you break his
Like,
ass.
I work my ass off.
He does. He's working right now.
I do. So the guy says to me, he goes, well, I'm a YouTube poster.
Yeah.
And he's driving a Wraith.
Yeah.
I go, a what? He goes, I put videos up on YouTube.
And he probably makes big money.
$3 million last year. He goes, I've never spoken to a human being at YouTube ever.
Wow.
He goes, I started posting videos. It got a certain number of likes over a figure.
And then they can money.
I got an email from the marketing department that there is, now that you're in this echelon,
you're in this level.
Our advertisers want to be. Dude, the guy made $3 million last year.
Wow.
Posting videos.
And I'm getting gas for change.
Right. And
That's $2.39.
Right.
I got it. It's unbelievable.
Everybody got a nickel.
It's but it's
ridiculous. I go, hold on. I go, what do you do? He goes, nothing.
It's amazing.
Right.
It's like with these kids, young kids that have blogs and things like that.
Well, like these influencers, right?
Yeah,
so
that's
we're
what they're
dealing
called.
Right, influencers.
And when we grew up, they were called wise guys.
Right, exactly. We go shakedown guys.
Yeah,
right.
they're an influencer.
Right. When I met an influencer, he goes, listen, I got a way to work this out.
We'll figure it out. See you on Tuesday every week.
Exactly.
Bring 520. 520 is a weird number. Don't ask questions, kid.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
40% yours.
That's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
crazy that these people. So my fear is that because so many people are making so much money and not doing real work,
They don't care. Well, it's like
that
conversations.
money becomes meaningless. So my fear is that money becomes worthless.
To a lot of people, it is. But
Yeah.
I think also with you see the young generation, social media. We were growing up, it was different. Everybody thinks everybody makes $1 million. Kardashians do this. The NBA players, they see their houses. My brother talks about this in therapy now. When you grew up, like he said, we didn't know where Mickey Mantle lived.
Right.
We didn't see his house.
No.
We didn't see, you saw maybe one person, maybe like you said, you saw Elvis with caddies.
But I mean, right. But you drove down a nice street in Saddle River, and you're like, those are nice houses.
That's it.
It wasn't like that's Eddie Murphy's house, that's Chris Rock's house. And that's,
But now they show it, and they show the backyard and the pool, and they're on the private jet. So kids see that, and they want that. That's what they're gravitating
Real
to.
Housewives might took us.
Oh yeah, no, it's all scam.
Unreal Housewives.
No, it's Unreal Housewives.
Right.
But they're willing to put themselves on the line for money.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. Because
Yeah.
it's funny, every one of those people that has Real Housewives and other shows, a higher percentage, even a real estate show, they end up divorced.
Yeah.
A lot of time because
Yeah,
it
of
affects
course.
the relationship.
Right.
Because again, the relationship becomes different. You're famous
And
now.
it's and first of all, there's no such thing as reality TV. This is reality TV.
With
I
no
haven't
reality.
spoken to him. I've texted with him 7 times the past week because I've been flying around.
Yeah.
This is reality right here.
And then I gotta find people to fill in, Diane.
I'm so sorry.
Are you kidding me, Diane? I called him last week. Are you in the area? He goes, no. Find somebody. I'm taking people off the street.
Right. Podcast Thursday. I said, sure, come up to North Carolina.
Like, great. How was Marvin, our friend?
Marv is great, man.
Does he still got money?
He's got a couple bucks left, yeah.
He's still my friend. Marvin, if you're watching it, I love you, Marvin.
So-
what are you doing with my script?
So I was I was down in the Bahamas.
Yeah, you told me. How'd you do
for
playing
spring-
blackjack?
For spring break. Listen.
That's the last time I talked to you.
Yes. So you know the way that I bet.
Yeah, you got
And
a
the way
system.
I forget is I progress.
He's got a
so
system.
the worst thing that could happen to me is to win one, lose one.
Yeah.
Because when I win one,
Yeah.
I progress to 3x. I don't care if I'm betting $5
Yeah.
or 500 a hand.
Yeah.
So if I'm betting $100 a hand,
You
my
go
first bet's
300.
100, I
Yeah.
go 300.
Yeah.
So if I win one, lose one, I get crushed.
Yeah.
And I have a number, and the numbers aren't necessary.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the numbers, but I have a number, right, that I just won't go over. So if I'm on a 5-day trip,
Yeah.
and I hit that number, I don't go over it.
So you hit it first day?
So no.
I hit it in the airport.
All right. Let's just say I split my trip in half, 2 separate trips. No.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to recheck back into the hotel.
So
to make like
let's
this.
say.
Because the last time you
that
went there, you crushed
I
it.
crushed them. So let's say that by the end of the 4th day,
The 4th
which was
day.
when we came home, so we were there for 4 days and
Now,
3
who
nights.
went? You, the wives, kids?
It was 42. It was 11 couples. It was. That's a whole other story.
Oh, wow.
it was-
Wow, that's
don't
a
ever
blank show.
do that. It started out as 3 couples.
Yeah.
One couple had a big mouth, talked to another couple talked to 4 other couples. Ended up being 42 people
Did you go out to dinner like that?
the first night. And I said to my wife, I go, honey, I work really hard.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see me for the rest of this trip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the beach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna do whatever's legal down here in this island, including gamble.
Yeah.
And I ain't going to dinner yet.
Yeah, you should have called me because there's baskets.
It was ridiculous. Yeah.
42 people.
So long story short, I am getting literally win one, lose one the entire trip.
So you're gonna crush.
whatever that figure is.
Yeah.
10% of it would be X.
Yeah.
8% of it would be X.
And it's a bad figure. That's why it's not mentioned.
It's a bad figure. So literally, I go up to my room.
Yeah.
And we're done. It's day 4. I'm on a 7 p.m. flight. It's 3:45 p.m. I got a 4:45 car picking us up. And long story short, I say to my wife, I'm taking a shower. I'm packing my bags. You packed up the rest of the rooms because we had 3 rooms. I'll meet you downstairs.
Okay.
I go downstairs. I have 8% of my figure left in my pocket.
He's got to win.
I sit down at a table.
Yeah.
In 8 minutes, I win 8,500.
8,500.
In 8 minutes, I won a chunk of change.
See, there's what he tells you about. Then he wins money. When he loses, he doesn't want to tell you.
No. By the way, I still went home a loser.
That's all right. You're never a loser in my book, buddy. It's Ryan. It's Greek. It's a Greek podcast. We're glad he's back. Stop the email. Stop the text. I can't take it.
I'm going to finish my bottle of vodka here that Nick left us.
Yeah, Nick Woods left us 50 states. It looks
50
like 25
vodka.
states drinking.
Looks like about 7 states left.
That's about it. Braden Motor Cars, always thank them. The Greek podcast. We're back on track. And don't forget, always at New York Prime. Dinner, any occasion is a great time. You can always find me here. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do valet. Have a great day. Peace out. God bless.